Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We're going to be talking about Row Piece today. Yet again, another One Piece game. I think I just want to get through as many of the One Piece games that I can, or that I have played before, and basically just start moving on to different types of games. Now, this is a pretty basic game if you ask me. It's just, you go to an island, you kill the NPCs there. Now, grinding really isn't hard in this game because you get stat points directly from quests, rather than having to do a quest, level up, get stat points, put in the stats, try the quest again. But you'd get stat points directly from the quest, on top of the, I think, 12,000 stat points you can get from leveling up normally. So, there's max stats for everything, I believe, other than like one thing, maybe. And the max stats would be for melee, or strength, or whatever it's called, is 20,000. The max for, I think stamina is the next one, would be 2,000. The max for durability would be 250,000, and then the max for the last thing. Oh, God fruit. It depends on the God fruit. The one that I was using was light at the time, so it was maxing out at 60,000. And the thing is, these are not hard stats to reach. It's just a matter of whether or not you want to do the quest a lot, or save up your points whenever you use Operation. So I'll get into just how unbalanced some of these fruits are, and then glitches. But there is a total of, I believe, 10 islands that are actually relevant to anything. Let me double check that because that's probably fairly off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Minus 3, because I accidentally counted one twice. So 16 islands that actually have leveling systems on them, and one of those you can get observation hockey. I believe it's right next to Log Town, or well, right next to Syrup Village. So further down on the far right. I'll put up a map on the screen and then circle that. That's where you're gonna go for observation hockey. Then you can get armament hockey. Wow, where do you even get that? Oh man. Oh, I think you get it from the Monkey Island, the unknown island in the middle of the map, pretty much, or well, top middle. There's three docks on this map. They are all towards the middle, so those pretty much just have bullets and cannonballs, which bullets are called cannonballs anyway. So those where you can get ammo from, or you can spawn your boat if you want to spawn a boat. I believe there is a boat spawn on every island anyway, other than Skypiea, for obvious reasons. Now, you're only ever going to see people in like 4 or 5 different islands if they're trying to grind up max, or grind up levels in the XP or stats. It's mostly going to be Skypiea, Smoker Island, not Monkey Island, Block O Land or something like that, and then I think one more. Logtown-ish, or Alabasta. Both of those would be choices. Like, all 5 of those would be, like, where most of the people would be if they're trying to grind up stats and stuff. Because that's where you get the most most stat points. Now, let's talk about some progression. There's like no actual progression system in this game. You're just going island to island, whatever island you want to go to and whatever island you can go to. You can just go there and deal with whatever you want to do with. It does not, you don't need a level to be somewhere. You can just set your spawn pretty much anywhere. So, let me actually look for the Trello. which I don't believe they have one. Wow, they do. Wild. Alright, then we can get right into this. A lot easier. Oh, this is empty. Wow. Well, they have all the fruits, so I guess I could go over that. And let me talk about how unbalanced these fruits are. Now, let me start with Phoenix. This thing has a burn effect. It's not unbalanced, but it is certainly unfair. You're not going to have a very fun time fighting the person using this, especially if they just use the infinite, like, you know, that one. I can only remember the move of it, but basically you just fly in circles. Here it is. The very first move, Phoenix Windbreak. It can be used forever. It just does not end. So, that's fun. Oh yeah, on top of this, you have fast regen that is like, I think it's 3 times as fast as, Gear Second Gum Gum, which I'll get to that later. Lightning, if you're not using Phoenix or Operation Fruits, you're pretty much just not using anything worthwhile. That's the thing. There's like no balancing. Now, you have Magma and Ice. I think Magma and Ice. You have this one move that like brings up a whole bunch of spikes. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's the 4th move. Anyway, so basically you could just spam that like 5 times in a row, or 4 times in a row. Actually, even more if you throw on an auto clicker on one of the move slots. So you could use it technically limitlessly, and you could destroy any boss, and if a player gets caught by it, any player, unless they can just teleport out. Well, they can just teleport out, can't they? Man. This game is old, by the way. Right on to Light. And I'll just ignore Lightning, because Lightning is not amazing. So you have Light, the fastest flying fruit in the game. It's even faster than Gear 4th, Gum Gum, which is a thing in this game. Gum Gum is actually pretty good in this game, if you use it a lot and well. Now, Light is the fastest fruit in the game, obviously. And because of that, it's very easily used just to fly around. And that's it. You could just click on the skill, or click equip, and then grab another devil fruit, eat it, and then throw it on one of your hotkeys. And then just leave it there. Because why would you put anything else on there? Now, I'll get to that glitch later. Fire? Oh my god, fire damage. Oh my god, fire damage? Why? It's not working. Those are the 2 reactions you can see from somebody whenever you get hit with fire. Or whenever you hit them with fire. Now, fire damage is relative to the person's weapon or item they have out. So say if they have no item out and then they have max strength, it would be dealing 40,000 damage, or 20,000 damage per second per body part caught on fire. So say you caught all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-ish body pieces on fire. That would be 15 times 20,000 per second. So let's actually go ahead and look that up. Calculator. Oh, so 15 times 20,000. A solid 300,000 damage. Everyone is going to die instantly to that, if you have no item out. And if you get hit with every single fire particle on your entire body. So yeah. Jesus Christ. Anyway, smoke. That is, yet again, another non-amazing fruit. I'm going to be right back. I don't even know if I was unmuted there, but I'm just gonna hope that I was. I was talking about like 3 fruits if I wasn't muted. Now, if you have gum and you're using second gear, your range is automatically increased on everything. So you could attack with your sword, and then it would have the range of a Gum Gum punch, which is freaking weird, but anyway, it's just a glitch, I guess. Then you have Chop. Now, I have messed with a good bit of people with this fruit. Just the Chop Chop car is hilarious. You just turn into a car and run around really fast. Doku is my favorite fruit because you can turn into a giant poison demon and deal AoE damage for relatively low stamina cost. So yeah, Operation. Everyone wants this. This is literally the dumbest thing to fight. No, it's impossible to fight unless you have another freaking Operation fruit. Otherwise, tough luck. Gura. This exists? Is this in game? Game? No one uses this fruit, so, I mean, you see it used a little bit by Whitebeard in Alabasta, so, I mean, that's cool, I guess. Uh, moving right on along, you have Roku Shiki. This is, like, one of the easiest things for you to get and find. Now, the moves are not amazing. I mean, it's cool with the second move that you just kick a whole bunch and then, giant slashes will fly around, but the first move is just a basic teleport. It's really basic. It's worth it's worth its cost. Blackleg, I don't use this because it's not amazing. It's not good at all, I don't think. I think it was not even working last time I used it. Actually, no, it was. It wasn't good, though. At least that I remember. Observation Hockey. Or wait, no. This is Armament Hockey, sorry. Now, if you have all of this activated, actually no, if you have even one piece of this activated, as long as it's not your weapon, I believe, then NPCs will not aggro to you. Just like if you were to use Phoenix or Buddha. Now, you have Ken Hockey, which it's actually pretty interesting the way it works, as long as like the person you're fighting doesn't have a higher number than you, then they just can't hit you at all, which is weird, but it's interesting. You have How Hockey, which, by the way, you don't have to spend Robux for this. That's why I like this game. You don't have to freaking pay Robux to do anything on this game. Now, what is this? Oh, anyway. What? Oh. Anyway, so how it's just a very quick stun. It takes away all of your power, which is basically like the sub-stamina. It's to like try and balance, quote unquote, fruits and stuff, but it does not work really as a balancer. Uh, you can buy the Yoru in-game without Robux. Actually, I think the only way you would be able to buy it with Robux is if you bought Belly with Robux and then you went and bought it, but you can still grind up the money for the Yoru and the Bicento. Every weapon in game you can buy with in-game cash. I don't even think it's allowed. I don't even think it allows you to buy it without in-game cash. So, I mean, this is like the exact opposite of a pay-to-win game. I mean, maybe the Devil Fruit things, but even so, it's still you just buy Devil Fruit. Yeah. So I'm gonna get right on the glitches, and most of these glitches are just with like Devil Fruits and stuff. You can stack forms on top of them. I mean, like if you put a single skill on every single button, which you can do, you can just use the skill 4 times in a row. It doesn't really stop you. which is probably something that should be fixed. Just saying. I doubt this game is going to get updated anyway because I think they just gave up and move on. Also, I think it's a Carrot Bros game, so I think they're moving on to Shindo Life 2, so they gave up on all of their old games. I don't know. Now, Operation is like the dumbest and most powerful fruit in the game, so if you use this one glitch that I literally just explained a little bit earlier, you can, click Equip Skill, and then eat another Devil Fruit, and then click one of the hotkeys on that new Devil Fruit that you got. Now you have a room. Good job. And then you use that, and then if you're using Phoenix, which I did see this earlier whenever I last played, and got some, screenshots and stuff like that, I saw somebody actually using Phoenix and Operation together. Which, oh my god, that's stupid that it's possible. Because on top of burning damage, which, as I explained, is ridiculously stupid on how it works, because it works the wrong way. I think it's supposed to be whatever weapon you're holding out, which would usually be like 60,000, which is still a lot of damage. But hey, what do you do? Anyway, but it's like that much damage per hit, per second, per body part hit, or per body part on fire. So it's stupid, silly. Anyway, but yeah, so you can just stack those right on top of each other. Also, just normal attacks, like if you took out your sword and started swinging in an operation room, you can hit anyone inside of it, and even outside of it a little bit. Like, the hitbox on the room is like twice as large as the actual room itself. Hey, that's cool. It works, I guess. Let's see. Poison and gum fruit. Both of these glitch you out sometimes. Like, you'll get out of the transformation in Doku and get launched across the map and die instantly because you get stuck underwater. With Gomu, sometimes you'll use a bazooka, and then your character will turn into the Gum Gum bazooka, and you're gonna start stretching out, and then you're gonna fly forward, and your character just gets teleported through the map. Hilarious, yeah, but very annoying if you're trying to grind. Glitch with both of the zones in this game, which are both mythical zones, are NPCs just don't aggro to you, and they're both Logia fruits, so I don't know why they do that. And the last glitch I wanted to comment on was the burn damage thing. The entire issue with burn damage is the fact that it just does way too much for no reason. And there's only like 3 fruits that have it, so it's just like, why is it so broken? Oh, and by the way, if you're in a crew, which you can get into crews if you really wanted to, I'll put a little clip right about now whenever I show you how to, or what crew I'm in, which, I mean, it's the only crew I knew of at the time whenever I started playing the game and all. Now, you can join a crew, and then whenever you see somebody else who's in your crew, you can't damage them, they can't damage you, so it's just whatever. But if you have fire, you can kill them very easily, as long as they have something that does a lot of damage out. So like their Devil Fruit or nothing, or a sword that they leveled up. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I think I covered everything. Covered the map, covered glitches, covered the issues that I have with the game. I guess updates. If this were to ever get updated, just add balancing to the operation stuff. Oh, also, if you were going to try and balance something, if this ever gets updated, make it so that some of these moves go down or stop after a little while. Like freaking Phoenix. First off, that infinite flight be looking at you straight in the eyes and laughing as they're trying to catch up with them, and then they just float away, heal back all their health, come back, attack you, and probably kill you. Let's see if I can just finish this up real quick. Now, just adding a way to just end it, or not end it, make it so that the skills eventually just stop after like 10 seconds. Well, maybe not like the operation skill, but like make it, I know you know how to do it because you do it with something like, what is it called? The eagle spawn? the eagle companion, not companion, frickin' summon. That's what it was. You could do it with that. Why can't you just do it on this game? Although I guess it's completely different scripting, but anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. If you want to see, or if you want to keep informed with what I'm doing, or when I do something, then just subscribe and throw on the notifications. So yeah, thank you for watching. Just go do something with your day. Try not to hurt anyone. Be kind to each other. Bye.